Preface of Through Russian Snows. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Gary Ullman. Through Russian Snows by G.A.Henty. Preface. There are few campaigns that, either in point of immense scale upon which it was undertaken, the completeness of its failure, or the enormous loss of life entailed, appeal to the imagination in so great a degree as that of Napoleon against Russia. Fortunately, we have in the narratives of Sir Robert Wilson, British commissioner with the Russian army, and of Count Segur, who was upon Napoleon's staff, minute descriptions of the events as seen by eyewitnesses, and beside these other campaigns have been treated fully by various military writers. I have, as usual, avoided going into details of horror and acts of cruelty and ferocity on both sides, surpassing anything in modern warfare, and have given a mere outline of the operations, with a full account of the stern fight at Smolensk and the terrible struggle at Borodino. I would warn those of my readers who may turn to any of the military works for a further history of the campaign, that the spelling of Russian places and the names vary so greatly in the accounts of different writers that sometimes it is difficult to believe that the same person or town is meant. And even in the narratives by Sir Robert Wilson and by Lord Cathcart, our ambassador to St. Petersburg, who was in constant communication with him, scarcely a name will be found similarly spelt. I mention this, as otherwise much confusion might be caused by those who may compare my story with some of these recognized authorities, or follow the incidents of the campaign upon maps of Russia. Yours sincerely, G.A.Henty. End of preface. Chapter 1 of Through Russian Snows by G.A.Henty. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Gary Ullman. Two brothers. When Colonel Wyatt died, all Weymouth agreed it was the most unfortunate thing for his sons Julian and Frank. The loss of a father is always a misfortune to lads, but is more than usually so in this case. They had lost.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?